I know. Is the world the best? World the best in the world. That's how we hits. We giving them hits. We giving them hits upon hit, baby. Hey. M to L.
All right, beautiful people, reporting live from the Windsor Park Stadium, and we are on night one of the World Creole Music Festival, celebrating 25 years of Creole music in Dominica and around the world. I will take you around what is happening today. Remember, we are here for 3 nights of pulsating rhythm, and we are kicking it off with night 1 tonight.
Yes, yes.
Amazing performance from the System Story Singers, which is a choir that I am part of now as a diaspora member. Living away, but while I was in Dominica, I was in the choir, and they sang one of my favorite songs, which is "Put Dominic for Dominica," and it basically says, "Après bon Dieu c'est la terre," after God is earth, right, on His land, and it really speaks of the work of stewardship that we have to the earth and to everything that inhabits the earth. So I really like the song, and while they were singing and dancing, I was actually hoping to dance, but no, I had to hold the camera to show you guys the content. But anyways, all in good spirits, let's continue to see what's happening here for night one of the World Creole Music Festival.
One moment of peace with nature. God has peers, God has shields, but the guns are corrector. Prepare for the slaughter. Give up, I can't reach that. Give up, I can't back it up. We don't want to fix it. We don't want to tell on you. That's your head. That's your head. That's your head. That's your Come on, walking down Jesus Street. Attract these angels and trees and their prayer. on the journey. This is your life. Magic about the soul. Hey, as you lose the feeling. Spirit say, world off your shoulder. Put in the great friend who is ready to pressure drop and I can't like you just in the prize of the man I got. All the tricks I'm drinking, you watch them, watch them, watch them, watch them. See them, see them, see them, see them. You gotta throw up somebody down. You gotta throw up somebody down.
Okay, walk it up. What do you do?
Loud up there, only iron, we want to hear. We don't need no guitar, we don't need no bass, we don't need no harmony. Come on, come play, and to play money, when I come in down, we don't piece of iron. Give me hot, I'm gonna start to go up, 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 start to go up. No, stop.
See what I need, see how I can. You can eat. What's the problem? My reason to stop. I will find it. We are shaking it, shaking it in the heart, shaking it, shaking it in the heart. It's shaking it up, shaking it. Focus, focus, I like a star. What's burning flame? Nobody wants to do. Ay, 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 come on.
Good. Dominica. Keep moving up. Need to talk up. Let's pick up something. Some car.
wants a rifle of action? Who you want satisfaction? All you got to do, follow the leader. I'm gonna go behind the other. Listen up, that's the boy that really got to be. Keep moving.
You have to take it easy.
All those who think that doing is just a thing for more. Lord, look shame on we. Where's our morality? This is in Dominica, like it take over for sure. What's this road march? What road march? So many names I hear. Still can't believe my ears. But so many young men selling their bottom photo. Now they are afraid to be a contact. So watch your bottom. Watch your bottom. You can leave out. What about the shit? Then you see the example. Watch your bottom. Watch your bottom. We got one up.
I've never seen a performance like that.
Listen, man. They never fail, do they? Burning flames never fail yet.
And now I know why the flames are burning.
And for those who cry, they won't go
child, that energy,
Creole Festival
that
was for the
ambiance on
week.
stage.
So it's a good feeling. Dominica is still very receptive to the burning flames. And what can I say? We've been in this business for so long, and up to this point, we're still getting enjoyment out of seeing the people react to the music. Some of our music has transcended generations after generations. So it's a great feeling. We're still here, and I like to say in all my interviews, we are the dinosaurs that has not yet gone extinct. We are the original Burning Flames. Every other band in the Caribbean came together and was influenced by us. And we're still here amongst them. I mean, it's great. Dominica, Creole Festival. What I like about the festival, I said it in the press conference, is the kind of attention and love that you give to your local artists. So, I mean, we have to take a page from that.
That's good. On se prie pour moi, parce que c'est pour. On se parle et peut-être pour ma existence. Je pense à la colère et moi je prie. Parce que le travail est mon fils. Yes, sir. You put in your life and for it to stop. And then when you put your woman out, don't we go and carry on. Let them rock you out and watch it song. Young is hard to leave with one. Let them rock you out and watch it song. You know, woman just on the top so long. Let them rock you out and watch it song. We go to the Let's go my tongue is very long. These two episodes and a whole of confusion. Anyway, some people have to talk. One is to take you up, the other brings you down. Like fighting, and it's unfighting. So they run me out like a dog for bone, and they wash me down in a classic hole. You can talk. You see how that's in your mouth. You don't know what you're about. You put in your life separate stuff. And then you're going to the top. Don't be one kill it all. You run your mouth and watch it all. The young is all getting weapon. You run your mouth and watch it all. I wonder why the man is off his tongue so long. You run your mouth and watch it all. The young bring up and carry on. You run your mouth and watch it all. Yes, sir. We talk it. We talk it.
You know what I mean? It's not a hard thing for me. When I was younger, it wasn't as long as we had, you know. So we do music like we drinking water. But the only thing now you find things change. The recording studios in Guadalajara and different places. You know the thing. We don't do record like that anymore. So you find where you hear us less now. You know, like before. Because of the recording, they're not doing CDs, different things. Just drives and this kind of thing. But the electrifying is a group that talks forever and ever. Since we're living once we're there and we do that yet, we can produce good music because that is what we're there for. We produce good music on the way, all the time. That's my idea. I love that.
When I've been here before, only one inside his grace, you're just make some noise, Dominica!
I know you've been hurt.
When you read me to what on the roof, herb not a prostate to the things that you know. If you know this one, and I just go, hello, they know that I'm pleased, and to be chilling in the West Indies. I got the sunshine with my friends, hey, Romy.
I'm sorry I could not show you all the acrobatics that the dancers were doing, but let me tell you something, the performance was so lit that I had to put my phone down and enjoy myself, and that's the reason why you have to be there. I cannot just be recording video for you. 1 year you have to come and reach the World Creole Music Festival for you to see for yourself. It was lit. Roman Virgo had us standing from the start to the end, dancing, jamming, like bruh. I don't know where I'm gonna get energy for tomorrow or for later tonight. Tonight. Hi, the real Roman Virgo. My name is Clem, all the way from the motherland, and I drank coffee to stay up for your performance. Thank you.
We're in Africa.
Cameroon. Yes.
Nice.
So I have a question. You're focusing on the real lover style, and you know, in media today, like love is not so popular, and everything is kind of like devalued. What has kept you grounded on that, and why did you decide to just continue zoning onto that when other artists are placing values on other things that are not as valuable?
Well, I feel, you know, for me, you know, I experience love. I am experiencing love. You know, my family is so close to me, and I see love through my family every single day. And it's just for me to spread that, you know, show the world, you know, through music, you know, and be as vulnerable as possible. Try not to hold back, and as you say, it's not so popular, so I'm not trying to follow the trend that is going on now. Knowing that I am feeling love every single day of my life, you know, regardless of all the hardships and the struggles that I might face personally. There's so much love surrounding me, and so I just put it in my music, you know. Yeah. Finally, she loves me now, and I believe somehow we're in a perfect place. This is Romain Virgo. You're locked into Trouble with Clem. Ace.
So many beautiful people.
Big up Mother Williams. Wow.
St. Croix, St. Thomas. Who missing inside here? Dominica, massive.
It's like literally, and there's still one act left. TK has so much energy. I was like, how? Just how? You know? But I am marked safe from the quarter game. See? She got energy for one more, so let's go. Morocco. And Morocco.
And Thailand.
You are calling those destinations in my life. I haven't been there yet, but they're on my list.
Well, you should visit Morocco.
I've been to Morocco.
Okay, very nice. I love it.
When did you go there?
I was there in 2003. I went for a friend's wedding.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Or you have to bring your ticket jam there.
Yeah, actually I perform at the weddings.
Okay.
But we already make one step.
Okay, that's good. We take the next step. Anyway, this performance was energetic, amazing. The intro, I did not expect that. I was like waiting for you guys on stage. And then y'all was just on the truck. Like, who comes up with these ideas?
Well, it's a collective effort. But majority of the time, Ken is the one with the brains behind all the process.
Okay.
And the ideas to make it happen. But it's always a collective effort from team. Yeah.
I want to know, how do you guys manage to still, keep the crowd with that level of energy and enthusiasm at 7 a.m. in the morning? Like, we are grannies now. Like, how do you do that?
I think it's just the mentality and the fact that you just go on stage and have fun. And you just feed off the energy of the crowd, because the crowd basically want that energy. That's your brain. So you give them the energy, they feed you back that energy. It's basically simple as that. But not forgetting, as a good broth, a good broth.
A good broth.
A good fish broth.
So you have your fish broth before going on stage then?
Definitely.
Okay.
Check me for a good broth. I make a wicked broth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. You sure it's not your wife that make that?
No.
Okay, Benji makes your wicked broth.
Wicked broth.
Okay. One more question. Moving ahead, I mean, Bouillon is moving so fast, and so many new developments, so many new artists. I want to know, how do you see the future of Bouillon and also TK like in the next 10 years? I know for Gen Z it might be like 10 years is like so far away, but it's like literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what is your hope for the genre?
But before I go into all of that, I just want to say congratulations to all the artists doing Bouillon. Before you find only bands doing Bouillon.
Yeah.
But congratulations to all the artists. I think Asa Bantan was the one who actually broke that ice. He started as an artist, and then others followed suit.
Okay.
So congratulations to all of them. Is basically an effort from everybody to keep Bouillon bubbling. You will find there will be a little tension between artists and bands.
Yeah.
That is normal.
Okay.
And it's healthy for competition.
Okay.
Also the fans have a lot of part to play in it. But that's okay.
That's okay.
But to answer your question, the future of Bouillon is bright.
Okay.
Because Triple K started something that when there was a void in the Bouillon music, we actually came in and held the mantle. But we are proud to see that others are bearing fruit from our labor, and they are doing what it takes to carry the Bouillon further than even we TK have brought it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So kudos to all of them. And like I said, the future of Bouillon is bright. I see a lot more artists from the Shellys, the Trilogies, the Asa Bantan, the Kwans, the Trilogies, the Little Boys, Wadaji.
Yeah.
I see a lot more artists from them spanning coming up.
You know, more.
And I want to big up single-handedly Trix Migos. There's one artist from my area, from Fongole, and for a long time I was the only Bouillon artist from Fongole. But now you see Trix Migos with She Like Wendy, and she put the, So big up to him and big up to everybody else doing Bouillon.
Thank you.
Yo, we don't know it's cultural ambassador, Mr. Benji, lead singer for TK International, telling you, travel with
Clem.
Playing games, baby. Louder. This song about to them. And for the woman who like to play man. Who do you love, me or him? Stop playing games. Everybody should.
Gentlemen,
Yes, lady.
you are in the presence of the one and only Travel with Clem. I drank coffee so that I could interview the St. Lucian delegation.
I go look at your show. You didn't stay. You came to the second show one time.
Oh, I love that, love that. So how does it feel performing on the biggest stage in Dominica?
It feels amazing. You know, my second time in 3 years. I absolutely love Dominica, and something about the festival, I always tell people, listen, the lineup is the bonus. There's so much to love about Dominica: the people, the food, the culture, the rivers, the waterfalls, and you know, just coming here and representing a big milestone, 25 years World Creole Music Festival, and this time bringing alongside some of my brothers from St. Lucia. It was an amazing experience. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Now your brothers are our brothers.
Yes, immediately.
But let me tell you something here. You see these guys there? That's royalty here. That's the king. Yeah, like kings and kings are there. I just there for the ride. I'm going with the flow.
So I always wondered, since coming in the Creole Music Festival and even coming as media, I have always seen a St. Lucian flag. And I was like, why is there always a St. Lucian flag here? Now for perspective, I'm from Cameroon, Africa, the motherland, and you are too. You just got, you just, you know Samuel. Okay, cousin. And now, I mean, can you tell me a little bit more about the relationship between St. Lucia and Dominica, and why you guys are always there, and you know, why it matters so much for us to have our artists, you know, coming to the shows and exchanging in that way?
Well, I believe there are a lot of similarities with the St. Lucian culture and the Dominican culture, which is why it's very easy for the likes of myself and the other guys to just come here and just easily adapt to everything. Like, you come here and the love is real. The way the people speak, the food, big up my boy, as I say food there. Big up food, massive. And every year, I've been coming here since 2012, always a big fan of the festival, you know, it's always an amazing experience for me. And in 2023, when I got the opportunity to actually make that transition from a patron to a performer, it was really mind-blowing, my biggest performance to date, and one of the biggest pillars in my development as a performer. And you know, I'm just grateful. And Dominica, St. Lucia, matter of fact, I'm talking of already. Give them fellas.
Last year it was a different delegation. Umpa was here with somebody.
Yes.
So
we give thanks for the opportunities for all our St. Lucian brothers, not just myself.
You see, when you step into Dominica, it's like you're in the same island. Lucia, same thing, brother and sister, you know. So we need more of that interaction between the two islands, you know, and not just for the festival, but throughout the year. Big up Mary one time, plug in one time, complete.
Oh yes, I was coming there.
Yeah.
We
Say something that
That's it.
because all the guys saying about we have the similarities. We just end 2 o'clock, it doesn't end.
well, we doesn't end. And you know what? Tomorrow there is the after party is Creole Bod La Mer. So after we finish, we going on the Bayfront.
You know you'll have a
Still
problem.
we love that problem.
No, I love it too. You understand?
love it.
That's the first time I come into the festival and stay solid.
Wow.
No, I remember he said, you know, boy, they are on at 6. I said, no, Dominica can stay.
And they did stay.
We leave when the show finish.
And big up all our Lucians down there.
Yes, the flag was flagging. Now I have a question for Arthur Allen.
I have a question for Arthur. I recognize your face. You making me cut the video. Go in the back. She doesn't get the clue now. You. So I recognize your face and I recognize your voice. You just recently dropped a track with MP Music, Marie Pascal Music. Fan club. Marie Pascal is adopted Dominican. 15 years in Dominica. She's Dominican right now. And I remember when the track dropped, I was in the Wild West in America, in Kansas. And I was like, I have to listen to this track. And the people in the Wild West of America were vibing to the track. Can you tell us more about that collaboration and what is coming, for you and MP Music?
Big up Mary, because I did this song with Mary and I never met her before.
Oh, wow. So how did that happen?
Big up to Craig, big up to Kaz Media. Yeah, man, we worked together in the past. We did a song No Horn a couple years ago. And, we had to do something else. And when he showed me, when he brought the track to me, I was like, yeah, that's magic. Beautiful vocals.
Amazing.
And then, of course, big up Mary, representing for Dominica and Cameroon.
Yeah!
I'm a tuning for African sister.
That's real! And it's only the beginning.
Don't follow her.
Don't follow her?
Yes.
Alright, tell us about it.
Hey, careful.
We performed at the same event and we had to do a challenge, a squat challenge.
Don't follow her, boy. She'll send
He's the only one who was able to actually meet that challenge. Okay?
Yeah, rub my music later on. Yeah.
So my question now to all of you is, what do we need to do? Because we need to get that song playing at the St. Lucia Jazz Festival, and we need to get MP Music to bring that energy to the St. Lucia Jazz Festival.
Dominica.
So what do we do? And 2 friends, the backups. So tell us what day to book the flight, and who do we need to send the rider to?
When is Jazz Festival? May. Mother's Day next year.
Mother's Day weekend next year. We're making it happen.
I just want to say I'm so grateful that Arthur, accepted to be on the track. Craig and I wrote it, and when we presented it to him, he was just like, let's go. And we met for the first time at T Village Creole Thursday.
Wow.
We've done interviews together. We
The
did
first
one
time.
song together, and we actually met in person like 2 days ago. But it's
But that's my cousin.
it is so amazing to be able to just vibe when it comes to music and good music and compa music. That's the music of our people. So I'm so grateful. I know a lot more is coming up. So we ready.
We have the Spotify ready. Yeah.
I'm not tired. I'm just giving everybody a chance, especially because of the fact that Ezra was the one who was officially booked for, the whole Creole Music Festival.
We do have that, his family.
And of course, he invited his brothers to be part of the.
This is real African family. When you invite one person, they have to make the budget for 50 people.
I mean, it's always a beautiful feeling. It's always a grateful feeling, and we are St. Lucians. We normally just come and just showcase our talent like everybody else. But there is something about our culture that is unique, and I believe that's why we had the folks who stayed, because they knew that we were closing the show. They stayed and they wanted that uniqueness.
Of course.
So we just want to say to the fans, thank you so much for coming out in large numbers and doing
And the fans who are there at the press conference, the media conference. Now the Soca Monarch. Groovy Soca Monarch. You see, I have to come to St. Lucia for me to learn all those things. You people, just tell me where to stay. Groovy Soca Monarch.
I'm struggling to keep my eye open there.
Oh! Alright, that means you really Dominica.
Experience in Dominica as you should.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Not struggling, you have an experience.
The only sleep is in the name of the country.
You will sleep in November.
I like that.
They don't mean.
Dominica.
You'll have a problem.
Yeah, we like it.
Yes.
What was your experience like performing for such a wild crowd that just demanded more of you in terms of energy?
Well, it was a beautiful feeling, from the people party and I party, you understand? When I hit stages party now, my thing is for me to go from fast to go down to go to more party.
That's it. That's the energy.
But it was a beautiful experience in Dominica. The people are very nice. You understand? The baby rum is very nice, but we brought our bounty and it is.
Oh, do you have extra bottles?
We are backup.
Okay, all right.
But it's been a brilliant experience so far, right? First of all, I'd like to large up the entire management team who've been working hard. You understand these guys? You understand? They're in the party more than us. Big up Shako, big up Mark. You understand? Big up Invasion Band.
Yes, that band, yeah.
And big up all the artists and all the musicians that we met so far. All the guys, as soon as they come off stage, guys go do your thing and stuff like that. It feels like a a brotherhood. It feels like an entire family when you come to do the Dominica Creole Festival.
Shout out to all the other artists who performed tonight as well,
Right.
particularly Triple K, you know, who you know, showed a lot of support after they came off the stage and said,
Yes.
you're making history, ending the show, boy, go out there and
Yeah.
just
Beautiful
encouragement.
experience.
You know, just the encouragement because everybody's familiar with the fact that these guys end the show every Friday and just
Yes.
that encouragement from, you know, such experienced guys and the cohesion and the, you know, just the exchanges with these guys is amazing. So, you know, big shout out to the entire DA Massive, not just TK, you know, Asa and Ridge. I mean, these guys are just so compatible. Like.
Look forward to the collab.
We're looking forward to it, all of it. Tout ça, die.
One more thing.
Yes.
We're looking forward to go eat right now.
Wait, before you do. Ay.
And this is SOD Fun Machine from St. Lucia, and I'm bigging up Travel with Clem. You don't know. Aye.
Hold on, you know it's G on the rhythm. Bigging up Travel with Clem. Hold on.
Boom, how your boy Randy bigging up Chop. I can say Travel, big up Travel with Clem. Amen.
Yes.
You understand?
Amen.
Yo, Saudi, this is after all that bigging up Travel with Clem. You know already. Relax. Boom.
Hey, Hollywood, big enough travel with Clem.
That is it. Thank you. It is 8:21 a.m. in the morning, and this is the wrap of night 1 of the World Creole Music Festival in Dominica. I hope you enjoyed this coverage, this takeover. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part, and I look forward to showing you what we are up to for night 2. As for me and my house, I'm looking forward to also just going to take a shower, change, and go to Prime, the daytime fete. See you.